Very once again. It's an afternoon, or should I say it's still a chilly morning. People of the internet, my name is Kunguru87. Thank you very much for joining in and tuning in. For the new subscribers, thank you very much. For those who are liking and sharing and just preaching about this particular channel, I'm grateful and I'm honored. So this is a continuation of a topic that we had handled earlier on, and it's on what you call generational curses. Oh my goodness. Someone called me and it was very funny. Let me just say, for lack of a better word to define it. Do you know something to do with generational curses? I was reading somewhere, and it depends. It's either psychological, spiritual, or emotional. It can be a positive one or it can be a negative one. So the first 2 or 3 chapters I'll be talking about the negative ones. Do you know how to identify generational curses? Does anyone know how to identify? In Kiswahili wanasema ama si tulirogwa ni kurogwa tulirogwanga. A very good example, what is currently happening in our country. Today morning I was with another individual and was telling me ama ni kurogwa tulirogwa. Police cannot just be killing people aimlessly and nothing, and it's like our normal day to them. It's like as if you're killing a dog. Yeah? Is it a curse that you're undergoing? Actually, I tend to find it a bit out of the thought. I don't know what's happening with the police, the men in uniform. Let me call them the men in uniform. I don't know if you guys require some therapy or some counseling. You can't just be going and killing around people and expect these people not to retaliate or repercussions or consequences. You are even endangering the life of your own family members and your spouses and your kids. Because on X, within seconds, pop! God, if these individuals got kids, if these individuals have got families, where the families at, come on. Are we cursed? Also, another thing is how do you try to break these curses? How do you try and work out on these curses? There are some you can work out. For example, you'll find that you never get employed. You get a job 1 month, it's done, kaput. You get a job 1, 2, you get a car, it's accidents. You get a house nanny, it's just problems. You are into a relationship 1 month, boop. You can't even finish. You even have a calendar somewhere you're ticking. This time I finished 1 month. Or in constant argument with their spouses. Your constant argument. Arguing each and every time. Might be generational curses. As I was telling you, do you know I was telling you in the other clip, do you know that I was told that some families, it's like they're cursed. That family, people don't usually get married to or from. Let's assume there are 5 ladies and 5 men. The ladies have been married, but every time they've come out of their marriages, same as men, they marry, a lady just disappears because of one or another. Or that family, people never get employed. You see, so another one is a thief, another one is just loitering around the homestead, another one has sold the car's the dad's car, another has done ABCD. In that family, things that just don't work out for them. In fact, the sister cannot save in 1 nanny, even 2 months. Every month is a new nanny. Every month is a new nanny. They cannot even stay in an employment company or an institution even for more than a year. They're just about to clock a year. Something just happens. Are you people able to identify these things? Yes, it happens. Generational curses are there. And I'll be breaking down bit by bit on how to identify them. Some of them are just right in front of our eyes. Some people can never start a business. They start, it goes down. They start, it goes down. And some people are very well cooked. I knew of a person back in Embakasi, Feather. Oh my God, this family was blessed. This guy was opening businesses and they were flourishing. He opened a business and sold it, it was flourishing. Then he used to wonder, do you know what people used to say? Mkono yake ni mzuri. And true to even driver, there are those drivers, you give them a car, you're being told this driver has been the one with this particular car for 5-6 years, 1 year, and you're like, wow, the car is very clean, very well maintained, apart from the mechanical management, but everything, the body is perfect, in a perfect condition. There's those people who know to run a company. They're being poached each and every day. You remember the guy who was vying for governorship in Nairobi County? He touches a company, it flourishes. He's been a manager, he's been in the MD, he's been... Any company goes to, it flourishes. His track record is squeaky clean. And they're those type of people, my goodness. Everything they touch is just gets spoiled. Their dads build an empire. Then when they are left the empire to run, hardly even a week, they've sold the properties, they've sold the assets. I'm sure in your circles, just take a minute and sit back and observe. You have these friends, you have these relatives with you. It happens, trust me. This thing happens. You'll find that what is the way forward? How do you work out of this thing? Where you'll find, to an extent or to some degree, you even find your mom telling, in this family of ours, it has never happened. No one has ever. It's a normal thing. Now there's you. How do you work out on this thing? Some people have seek divine intervention. They've gone to church. Some have gone even for counseling. Some have even taken their time to fast, like the way the Muslim fast. Some even Christians also fast. I don't know about other denominations or other religion. To break that tie, to break that bad bond, because it is working it is impacting your life negatively. Have you ever had someone, certain family, they no longer talk to their sister so even the kids do not know their other cousins? Generational curse. You're picking the anger that your family left you with. You're no longer talking to other cousin because of ABCD. Yani imefika mpaka mali unarithi chuki ya mama yako ama ya baba yako. Then you end up hearing cousins have gotten married in Nairobi or in Mombasa, or they went out overseas. And then you wonder, that's generational curse. These bonds have to be broken. How do you break them? You have to first identify yourself. What kind of curse is this? You know, I was perturbed the other day. I was very shocked that a certain couple, since they started dating with this individual, they've been always being involved in accidents. They go to a country, they're being involved in an accident. At home, a motorbike had hit them. When the wife, I don't know, was where in the UK, another car had hit her. This guy is here, he was going to Shago, he was going to another person's wedding, he had an accident. Oh my God. I sit back and I'm like, something is not right. And you know, unfortunately, eventually, the guy died on a road accident. The wife is still in hospital. You know, I sit back and try to, something is not right somewhere. These curses are there, these things exist. So how do we go about these curses? Those people have remained back. Those people are observing. Those people have sat down and said there's something that is not right. How are you working around them? First things first. Wacha kurithi machuki za mama yako na baba yako. Tell them that was your own biz. That was your own misunderstanding. I have to make mine. Yeah, just tell them, hi dad, hi mom, hi auntie. Those are yours. I can't start carrying. Those are yours. You sort your own problems. This is a new generation. Millennials, let's carry our bags. Let's carry our baggage. Start by doing contact tracing. This problem could have started from where? There must be somewhere this problem started with. Do contact tracing. Get where this generation curse started and start working on it. Don't just start praying and fasting and you've not known where is the source. There must be a source somewhere, and it's right in front of your eyes, right in front, and you tend to assume it. Get to know where is the source. Where did it start with? Don't go to an extent of You're not talking to cousin so and so. You're not talking to a certain brother. You're not talking to a certain friend or a colleague of yours because you were told, you had. Unarithi hizo mashetani. Demoni. Itago demoni. You're reading, you're taking in that. In Louis itieni. Contact tracing is the first thing. Where is this curse coming from? Oh, it's from certain point. This certain individual. You have an option. Avoid them. Hit them directly. Make a point of meeting with them. Iron out the difference. Say, I've got no issues with you. Move on. Imagine if we millennials take them in. What about the Gen Zs? What about the Alphas? What about the Xs? You know what I liked about the Gen Z protests in Nairobi, Kenya? They were saying we are faceless, we are leaderless, and we are tribeless. They don't identify themselves with a particular individual like a leader or something. They don't care if you are a Luo, you're a Kikuyu, you're a Hindu, you're a Muslim, you're a Kale. They don't care. It's one goal. Why can't we, the millennials, do that? You cannot go to certain someone's house because you were told. Niliambiwa. I was told. ABCD. Come on. Wake up. Do a contact tracing. I was told not to go to house A, B, and C. Go to this individual. Why I was told? If they cannot share it with you, you tell them, I've got no business with you. I'll be coming to visit. I'll be doing what? You walk with faith. There's that song that said, Spirit lead me where my faith has borders. Don't let your faith has borders. Usiwe na borders at umefika mahali at hapana. You don't be a lesser Christian. It's like you're choosing, here I'll be a lesser Christian, here I'll be doing more, here I'll be a lesser Muslim. Here. No, you have one way. You're either Muslim or not. You're a Christian or not. You're a Buddhist or not. You're trusting in God or not. Live by contact tracing. No, this is where the problem is. This is where the problem began from. Start working from that problem. Analyze the problem. Articulate this. That's the step number one. You have to identify this problem first. Where is this problem coming? Is it from back in Shags? Because somebody somewhere did something. Once you've already identified this step, it will now help you to seek for counseling, to seek for forgiveness, to seek for clarification, to get to know. Usiingie tu kwa familia. Wewe unajua ile familia ulekangi. Why nini ulekangi? Somebody somewhere must have done something wrong. Unajua ile familia waajiri wangi. That family no one ever gets employed. You give them a job, you give a very nice corporate job, a white collar job, a blue collar job, whichever. 2 weeks down the line, now ABCD happened. They stole. They never felt the urge of going to work because of ABCD. Ladies and gentlemen, people of the internet, that's the first step. The only 3 steps that I filtered in. I'll be sharing the second one in a few. Check you out in the next one.